What's poppin', Big Headed fam? I was gonna get into this on the last slide, but I was like, man, hold on, let me go ahead and jump back on. So I'm back on right now. We got Keefe D. Now basically, it's like 5 shocking revelations about what he was saying and doing, and they got a lot of people basically telling on him from his own gang. So I mean, we're gonna get a bar of this, and that's a lot of new information that I didn't even really know. But y'all let me know what y'all think about the content in the comment section, man. Here we got Keefe D on the Tupac murder, and let's get it.
So how did you know Tupac and Suge was in the black BMW?
He was hanging out the window.
Tupac?
Yeah.
What was he doing?
He had half his body out the window. Yeah. Just, that Bay Area shit.
Dwayne Keefe D. Davis's own words, eyewitnesses and a gang expert led a grand jury to indict Keefe D. for Tupac Shakur's murder after 27 years. We have testimony from witnesses who told the story of what happened that night. Thanks for joining us here on Law and Crime. I'm Anjanette Levy. We are learning more details about what witnesses told a grand jury in Las Vegas as they met to investigate the murder of Tupac Shakur. That grand jury met 4 times between July and August. A number of people testified about Keefe D's involvement in Tupac Shakur's murder. Others testified about what they saw that night or heard about what happened from those who were involved. Tupac Shakur was shot on September 7th, 1996 in Las Vegas. He died 6 days later on September 13th. Tupac and Death Row Records CEO Suge Knight went to the Mike Tyson fight at the MGM Grand with other people. Surveillance cameras recorded them at the casino. Then they encountered Orlando Anderson, a member of the Southside Compton Crips. Tupac, Suge Knight, and others jumped Anderson. Why? A grand jury witness, Devonta Lee, said it was payback for Anderson and other members of the Southside Compton Crips beating up members of the Mob Piru Bloods in California earlier that month and stealing a Death Row Records chain from this man, Trayvon Lane. Lane was a Blood and a friend of Suge Knight. Lee said Suge Knight gave those chains to people and that taking that chain was, quote, like taking the crown. The grand jury watched an interview of Keefe D with the Art of Diet.
Looking to optimize your benefits plan? Optimizing your benefits strategy can help you stand out among
dialogue, where Keefe D.
Taking somebody's chain is like taking their crown. And Keefe D, man, he probably would have been smooth, like I said in the last video, but it just be feeling like, he wanted the fame too much, and he kind of exposed himself, man. But let's run it.
He said he knew about that incident involving the chain.
That was a change. I wouldn't wear that. I wouldn't have put that on my neck.
So how you know the change was cheap?
Because I seen it.
How you seen it?
The homies had it. They came back from the mall.
Surveillance video shows Orlando Anderson at the MGM Grand. Another witness testified that Anderson wanted to fight Tupac Shakur, but a more sinister plot to shoot Tupac Shakur or Suge Knight unfolded. The man who took this photo told the grand jurors he snapped it with a camera in his car as he was picking up food. It's the last photo of Tupac Shakur before the shooting.
Sheesh.
Moments later, shots were fired from a white Cadillac. In that Cadillac, driver Terrence Brown and backseat passengers DeAndre Big Dre Smith and Orlando Anderson. Keefe D was in the front seat. A witness testified Keefe D was a South Compton Crips original gangster, or OG, a shot caller, who dealt drugs and had a lot of money. Keefe D recalled the shooting.
Orlando is the shooter. He's the known shooter. I mean, everybody know Orlando Anderson was a shooter. So Dre got cold feet. He didn't want to do it. He gave the gun to Orlando, and Orlando shot Tupac and Suge.
Yeah, he did his thing, yeah. Suge just ducked his head, and the first bullet went in his head, then the next one's hit him. It was like he was doing a breakdance trying to jump in the back seat or something.
I always said this, though. I was wondering, like, how the fuck did he stay out of jail talking like this the whole time, though? It's like, bro, you basically talking about a murder and you was in the car. Like, I thought people got took down for being accomplices every day, but I mean, I know he made the little deal with the police department, but why is the deal void now? Why does he go to jail now? I just never understood, you know what I'm saying, the whole facts and how everything's going in this case, but we're going to get a bar of it.
Yeah. Like, damn. Yeah, what the Looked like he was trying to jump in the, but it was, the bullets was in his
But DeAndre Smith's former roommate told the grand jury it was actually Smith who confessed to shooting Tupac Shakur and Suge Knight. The roommate said Smith told him that Orlando Anderson simply couldn't reach across him to take the shot. A rapper in Tupac and Suge's caravan told the grand jury he found Tupac in the passenger seat of the BMW. He said Tupac told him,
when you look at the shots is at the back door, you feel me? Then up, like from the person from the back was shooting on that side. So it didn't really make no sense when they said Orlando anyways, because he was across on the other side of the car.
"Get on the ground. They're going to shoot you." The rapper said Tupac was referring to police who had arrived on the scene. Crime scene photos from that night show the damage. Bullet holes riddled the passenger side of the BMW. Blood spattered on the car seats. 40 caliber shell casings in the vehicle and in the street. One round shattered a windshield. In the days that followed, a number of shootings erupted in Compton, California in retaliation for the shooting of Tupac Shakur. A retired Compton police gang expert told the grand jury it was called Mob Piru Bloods, basically controlled different parts of Compton and were always fighting. Tupac Shakur died 6 days after he suffered several gunshot wounds.
When Tupac was killed in Las Vegas, that was a different type of magnitude for the rap world.
Soren Baker, author of The History of Gangster Rap, has covered rap for 30 years.
It was shocking because a lot of people knew that there was the altercation at the MGM. A lot of people knew that Tupac had gotten into all these altercations, that he had been involved in shootouts before. And it was just disbelief because we had the, in particular, high-profile death of Scott LaRock back in the 80s from Boogie Down Productions, but that was before rap was so prominent and dominant in the media and on the Billboard charts. This is Tupac. He's at this point in 1996, he's a movie star.
Yeah.
He's gone platinum. He's gone multi-platinum. He's got hits with Dr. Dre now. He's working with Snoop Dogg. He's got all this momentum, and he's a box office draw. So this is one of the biggest people in music and an emerging figure in the overall entertainment world that it was just shocking.
After Tupac Shakur died, conspiracy theories spread that he was actually still alive. That prompted prosecutors during the grand jury testimony to ask rapper Idi Amin how he learned that Tupac Shakur had died. Idi Amin said Tupac's mother told everyone. The prosecutor followed up by apologizing, saying he knew his next question might sound silly, but he asked whether Idi Amin had heard from Tupac Shakur since that day. Idi Amin responded, "I have not." There were a lot of...
Yeah, and there was a million conspiracy theories, man, back in the day. They used to say, man, Tupac, you know what I mean, got killed by the police department. Tupac got killed by, you know, Suge Knight. Tupac got killed by everybody. But, you know, the thing is that when they jumped on that dude, man, you know, he wasn't finna have it, you know, and that's just what it was. So, you know, things happen the way they happen. You know, every action has a reaction. Rest in peace to Tupac. But at the beginning of that, you seen Keefe D, you know, he was really telling on himself, you know, exposing a lot of things. And to me, like, when you in this game, the last thing you need to be doing is like telling on yourself, you know what I mean? Because what do you get out of that, you know? I mean, the rest of your life in the cell, I mean, what does that really accomplish, you know? But some of these youngsters, I mean, but he old, so it's even crazier when you look at it. But some of these youngsters, I see them on IG talking about they did this and they did that, and you know, I just feel for him, man. You know, whatever you did, keep your mouth closed, man, and keep moving. You know what I mean? But I mean, that's just some thoughts I have, man. Y'all stay safe out there, man. I was looking for that other little. Let me see if I can find it. If not, man, it's smooth. But y'all stay smooth out there, anyways, man. Stay safe. Thank you for rocking with me. Oh, yeah, let me see, because it was these people. I believe they were still in
We are always in motion. Sometimes it's beautiful. Sometimes it's a blur.
Employees are tracking 3 female shoplifting suspects. Using their sophisticated surveillance equipment and undercover agents in the field, Walmart team members are able to covertly monitor the targets. Indian River County Sheriff's deputies respond to the scene and wait for the suspects to exit the store.
This nigga talking official, boy.
Hi.
Hi, how are you? Hey, hey.
Guys, stop. What's up? Maria, stop.
Why?
Stop.
For what?
Because I said so. Stop.
Why? Excuse me?
These three?
Yep.
Okay, come this way. Stop right here. Stop.
Okay,
come over this way real quick.
Come
over this way. You too. Yep. Come over this way.
What happened? What's happening? What's happened?
Sit.
What are you doing?
Sit.
Excuse me, I don't have nothing. What happened?
Sit. Thank you. You're back. You're back.
10, 12 down.
The dumb part about them is they know they got the shit on. I'm like, what the fuck you talking about? You ain't do nothing, man. They know you just came out the store like you caught red-handed, man.
If you want to find out what's going on.
It's them right here.
Can you sit on here? Are these bags merchandise? They're ours. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the sunglasses are ours too. Sunglasses are
Oh my god. Yeah. Sorry.
You got handcuffs?
Huh?
You guys got handcuffs?
Can we bring them to our office so we don't go through everything?
Yeah, well, let me make sure they don't have any weapons.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Stand up. You stand up. You stay seated.
I don't have nothing.
Well, I don't know that. Do I know what's in your pockets? Your hands.
If you guys,
Okay, sit. Stand. Turn around that way. Turn around that way.
Correct. There could be a couple items in the back.
Motherfuckers,
All right, let's go this way. Sit. Please, thank you.
He said I don't got nothing. They had the damn store sunglasses on when they walked out, man. Come on, y'all crazy as fuck.
So I'm pretty sure nothing's in there because they got spooked and so they ditched everything. That's everything that was in the car. But we still have the bags and I still have some of the sunglasses. And I actually have to grab the tag from the sunglasses that she ditched in the jeans.
Okay. I know, go with nothing. What is this? Sunglasses.
That's illegal. Now you know why you're sitting here. Stop talking. Stop talking.
Do you guys, how old are you guys? How old are you?
25. I'm 15. I don't know what happened, man.
Do you guys have IDs from somewhere?
We just don't know. What's the problem?
Do you have IDs?
I don't have
You never have IDs issued to you?
Yep.
You don't have any identification whatsoever. So what's your name? Where are you from?
Romania.
So you have no identification at all? Okay, what's your name?
Anita.
Spell it?
I don't spell it. Anita.
How do you spell your name?
I know she don't know to spell it. She can write it for you.
What's your name? Spell it.
I don't know to spell it. I don't know so much English.
Man, this shit difficult, boy. Gotta deal with this shit.
This is my bag.
What about the deodorant?
Only two.
We watched you put this in that bag.
What?
We saw you grab it off
This
the
is
shelf.
my for home.
We watched you grab it.
What's your last name?
My name, Anita.
Does Anita have a last name?
Anita, what?
Okay, so you're not
Ma'am,
gonna...
I'm not stealing nothing. What is this?
Okay, so you're not gonna identify yourself.
You came here, 10 police, and I don't know why.
What's your name?
What?
Spell it? You don't know how to spell your names? Like, how do you spell it in Romania?
Thing. Let them write it down, you dumb bitch.
What's your birthday?
97.
What's your birthday?
97 February.
February what?
97.
What's your birthday?
2008.
Do you have any United States identification at all? No.
The blue is my problem. Me, I don't steal nothing.
Okay. So the cameras are lying? So the cameras are lying is what you're saying?
You want to steal the camera?
Okay.
I don't know what happened.
Let me see what happened.
I'm being just steal this.
It's a long ass video.
Hands together like you're praying.
Yeah, they're gonna get arrested, man. I thought so.
Excuse me, sir.
This shit be crazy, man.
Whether you want to increase sales, generate leads, or build brand awareness, Google Ads can help you
I'm not
drive.
gonna be sitting up in here doing this shit with y'all going back and forth. Let's wait till we get somebody that can talk to y'all. Put him in handcuffs, man. That was a waste of time. Allegedly shot a 13-year-old. What happened right here 2 weeks ago?
And he points that at her, and so she like went to go move it. And that's when you just hear the loud bang and a little bit of a light, and then she drops. And next thing you know, she just starts to bleed.
Okay.
Shocking moments we're seeing for the very first time after a 13-year-old New Mexico girl is shot and killed at the hands of a 14-year-old boy.
Damn.
And he was never mad about anything?
Everyone was laughing, having a good time.
Everybody was just having a good time? Okay. Do you feel like he meant to do this?
I don't know, because if I think about it, he didn't seem mad or anything, but then why would he have his finger on the trigger and just do that? So, I don't really know.
The boy's father now also charged in the girl's death, as law
be.
enforcement allege his son easily accessed the murder weapon from his father's gun collection.
Yeah, that's
There were a lot of guns in that house, right? And none of them are secured?
Most of them are secured. I have a few that are out.
You have a few that are out. Okay, with that right there, have your hands, put your hand behind your back.
The newly released body camera video also shows
need
the
to go to
heartbreaking
jail, though.
reaction of the girl's father
come on, that
when
make
he
no
learns
sense.
for the first time his daughter was murdered.
EMS just pronounced her deceased.
Oh my God, man. See, that ain't
Body
bull.
camera
That's what I'm
footage
saying.
from July 28th shows first responders arrive at the scene in Cuesta, New Mexico, about 2 hours north of Santa Fe.
Were you here?
Started.
You said you do have a full scout.
Test Central to Latier Fire. If you could proceed to the area.
How do you take that in, man?
Is there anything I can get?
Road, again,
She still has a pulse, bud.
There, officials find 13-year-old Amber Archuleta shot and injured. Video captures her brother frantic, asking whether she's still alive.
I'm going to have to ask you, bro. What you're doing right now is not helping. I'm going to need you to either go sit down over here or just give us a second, okay? You don't need to be upset. I understand it's your sister. I understand, but what you're doing right now is I understand, but what you're doing right now is not helping. Okay, I'm not trying to be an asshole to you. I'm not trying to be an asshole to you. I'm trying to help you, buddy, okay? What you're doing right now isn't helping. Please just go over there with them.
All you guys doing is filling the pulse. Doesn't look doing much.
Well, here's the thing, dude. The medics are on the way. All we can try to do is keep her alive while the medics are here.
She got your page. We'll put
She is. She has a pulse.
How good?
So it's pretty good. So can you please just go over there and let us do our job, please? It's okay. It's okay, bud. I understand you're upset. I totally get it. Okay. We're gonna need you to back up, please. Please.
No,
guys.
No.
Being here is not gonna help.
No.
Believe me. Let us do our
my
job.
sister.
Let us do our job.
sister.
Travis knows exactly
It's my
what he's
sister.
doing. Travis knows exactly
It's
what
my
he's doing.
sister.
I understand.
Is she alive?
The closer you are,
Does she?
the closer.
Hold on.
Yes.
Does she have a pulse?
She has a pulse.
Right
okay?
now?
Yes.
Right
she
now?
has a pulse.
Right now?
I just need to step back for a second.
heavy,
I understand
boy.
it's your sister. I understand you love her. We're gonna do everything we possibly can to help her. Okay? I promise you. I promise you that. Okay? It's okay. It's okay. I understand you're mad. I understand you're mad, bro. I'd be mad too.
Let go.
Buddy, I'm gonna need you to step back because they're working on her. Let them work on her.
Okay, I won't touch. I'll just
stop yelling at
Just
them.
wanna come close.
Stop freaking out. Just let us do our job. Okay?
At first, the scene is chaotic when first responders work to save Archuleta's life while asking what led up to the shooting.
In reference to a gunshot wound to a 13-year-old female. We do have a 55 rolling from Red River. If you can proceed that way, do have law enforcement on scene.
That's heavy, man. You got teens. They young. Got a sister. That's a lot of emotions running, man.
CarHop has great used cars with low down payments, even if you have bad credit.
South Central, list here 16, flag. We got your page, we'll put a crew together. Here 16, let's hear 48. 16, go.
What? I don't know, dude. I don't know right now. So tell me what happened. Somebody needs to tell me what happened. We don't remember.
I'm out of it right now.
Does somebody pass by?
16, go.
Station. That's running through my head so fast.
Say that.
Okay, who else is here? Is it just you guys?
That shit, man.
Want to check the pulse?
Brother don't even want to tell the story.
Where is she shot?
That's what I'm trying to
Maybe the front of the face, I don't know. Somewhere.
At first, officers hear the girl was on the street in front of the home when she was injured in a drive-by shooting.
Walking while she got shot? Can you show me on the street where it was?
Supposedly it's a drive-by that happened near the road.
Based on that information, officers begin searching the street area for evidence.
I'm looking for a casing too down there. I'm not seeing anything yet. They said it happened down here on the street. That's why I'm looking.
Came by and
hey Siri. Okay, Google.
Gun.
Call Chief.
Sure, calling Chief.
Yeah, this is the type of shit you gotta have your gun secured, bro. You can't be letting your kids. And look, they live in the boondocks.
I'm not sure if it was down here. He said it seemed like they carried her up here, but this was closed. So I'm guessing they carried her through here.
16, go.
Yeah, I'll try that next.
Minutes later, Archuleta is pronounced dead, and the area becomes the scene of a murder.
We called it. Okay. So we're gonna shut it down, clear the scene.
Your copies down, great.
Let's get some tape and
I'm trying to figure out what happened.
start taping everything off. Tape everything off. Put the unit in the road. I want to block off whatever we can.
At this point, first responders hear an initial story that Archuleta's brother arrived at the home saying his sister had been shot.
Was she inside?
We drove her in here to get tissues.
From the front door?
Huh?
From the front door? Okay.
But she didn't get no blood because I grabbed the carpet and we kind of like wrapped her in it.
Okay. Who are you on the phone with?
My mom.
Can you show me where you got her from, please?
The road?
Yeah. Like where
I have to wait to my dad.
Okay, I'm just trying to figure out where she was at so I can secure the scene in that area.
It's right there by that dumpster, you know, by the red house?
Wait, oh, down the road further?
Like just right there by that red house?
Mm-hmm.
Right there.
So you carried her all the way over here?
Well, my friend came knocking on the door and said someone shot my sister.
But as law enforcement begins speaking with witnesses, a different story comes to light.
We were all chilling, having a good old time, and we just like went to his backyard and like we're done messing with his goats and shit. And we ended up going to the front, and we ended up going back into his house. And then next thing you know, he pulls out, I think it's a revolver, the one that has like a spinning barrel.
Okay.
He pulls out one of those.
It was a handgun?
Yeah.
Okay, who does?
The girl tells law enforcement a group of friends was inside the home of 14-year-old Porfirio Brown when the boy pulled out a handgun. After that, he pointed it at Archuleta's face.
And then he ends up pointing it at her, and she went to go.
Give me 1 second, okay? Pulled out a 22. Was it a 22? What kind of revolver? You don't know.
I don't know.
You just know that it was a revolver handgun.
Yeah, I know. One of those spin.
Shit ridiculous. That's why the daddy got arrested. He deserved to get arrested in this case.
And he points it at her, and she went to go like take it away from her face, right? All of a sudden, you just hear a boom. I look, and I see her fall to the ground. Next thing you know, she starts to bleed.
So he shot her in the face with the handgun?
Yeah,
Where were you guys when he shot her with the handgun?
I think the kitchen.
You guys were inside the house when it happened?
Yeah.
The girl describes to officers on the scene what happened as the gun went off.
And and he points it at her, and so she like went to go move it. And that's when you just hear the loud bang and a little bit of a light, and then she drops, and next thing you know, she just starts to bleed.
Okay.
Multiple witnesses later tell investigators it was Brown's idea to come up with a drive-by shooting scenario.
At what point
that shit retarded.
Did somebody start cleaning up blood?
Oh, I think I really didn't see him do it all that much, but
man,
like,
say something. Is it okay if I speak to him?
Motherfucking sick, boy.
Tell him what he wanted you to help him do.
Some
He wanted
kids.
to help him carry you to the roadside so he could say it was a drive-by.
When I forgot about that, but when like he was like over there, when he said he was gonna like, kill himself, he kept asking me or like if like to get her to the road, to say like somebody drove by and shot her, like a drive-by.
There was a story of a vehicle driving by.
Oh, yeah, he made that story up whenever he shot her and took her outside.
What did he tell you about that?
He tried to make up the story that a drive-by happened like next to that dumpster in front of his on the road. Tried to say a drive-by happened right there, and that her brother went to his house freaking out about it, and they ended up dragging her over there. But
just minutes after she's shot and killed, officers on the scene break the news to Archuletta's father.
Hi, sir. I understand, sir. Can you talk to me for just a couple minutes? Sorry. The EMS just pronounced her deceased.
Oh my God, man.
Yes, sir.
She's gone. What? She's gone. Can I please go see her?
Yes, sir. I'll have one of my guys meet you. I'm trying to stay out here to block this up.
Stage stories and shit, like, come on, man.
404, 406. You have the father walking in now.
This shit heavy,
he's got carpenter knee pads on, a blue t-shirt and a baseball cap. I'm sorry, sir. My condolences. I'm honestly, I'm gonna do my damnedest to figure out what happened. I'm sorry.
I don't know, but my son called me. Oh God, I don't know. I can't be.
At that point, additional officers begin to secure the area, going inside Brown's home. They're met by his father, William Brown.
You didn't find any blood anywhere else?
No, I was out there looking for a casing, looking for blood. The only thing I found are like footprints and stuff like that. And is that yours?
Yeah, that's mine.
What the I can't find anything. Alright, well, I'll go hang out outside and let you do your thing.
Yeah, I'm just gonna change.
So I know the dad had to know something. If he let this shit go on, like letting him drag that little girl to the road, man, people is cold. Man, you gotta watch out for people. That's all I gotta say about that shit.
Because we have the sheets and stuff out. That's why we had the gates closed. So we gotta lock up everything.
Fair enough.
So they don't go take off on us.
Alright, I know it sucks, but just don't clean that for me. I'm having state police come, so we're gonna do the whole 9 yards. Just so you know.
Okay.
Officers then collect evidence from the home. Later, a first responder can be heard telling Porfirio not to return in the home, but saying he trusts the boy won't touch a gun.
I just can't have you inside the house with the firearms and stuff, okay? I know you're not gonna do anything, but...
Eventually, the boy's father says they've retained an attorney and will not discuss the case.
Porfirio, it's Officer Mata with State Police, bro. Come on out. Come on out, man.
He's not talking to nobody.
We're gonna sit over here, bro.
He's not sitting over here.
Oh, it's your boy?
Yeah, it's my boy. We talked to an attorney. Any question, anything can be done through him.
Okay, we're just trying to make sure. Is this the scene where it happened?
It is
well,
now.
the body's in the back. There's no scene. There's nothing in here.
Okay, I need you guys to step on out.
Brown, come on.
We can't. No.
I need you guys to step on out.
You have a warrant?
There's gonna be a warrant.
Well,
we have detectives on the way. We need you guys to step on out now.
We've tried cooperating. These guys have already let people go that were here.
So what's the issue?
There's an issue because why are we supposed to sit here?
You live here?
Yeah, I live here. This is my home.
Okay. Are there any neighbors that we can talk to?
There's
where you can hang out?
No.
There's not.
What's your name, bro?
William Brown. William Brown. There's not any neighbors we can hang out. What are we supposed to do?
Huh?
What are we supposed to do?
Well, step on out.
No.
We have detectives on the way. They're going to interview you.
No,
Okay?
they're not.
This is
An attorney is going to be present.
You can call your attorney to come on down. We'll talk
We're
to
not
him, too.
talking. They said you guys can wait to schedule. You guys can call LMIF's office.
Okay, that's fine. We'll have him come down if he wants to talk to us now. We're not going to be calling
But
anybody.
we're not going to be...
We have investigations to do, man.
Well, we're
We
not
got to
gonna be
find out
talking
what's
nobody.
going on.
These guys have already let people go that were involved.
Okay, probably because they already have their contact information, dude.
You could tell bro had something to do with this shit. Like, man, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? If it was an accident, you should have said it was an accident, bro. Now you making it look like this shit was all on purpose or something. You feel me? This is out of pocket type shit.
We're stepping in, and we have our detectives from state police coming over.
And?
Later, when asked if he'll give a statement, William Brown says he wasn't home, but gives police the same story about a drive-by shooting.
As far as you, would you be okay to give us a statement?
I wasn't even home.
Okay, so you just got here just now, or did you just get here after the incident?
Yeah. I was at work when my son called me about it happening.
Did your son tell you anything like that?
He just said that there was a girl that was shot and he didn't know what to do.
Did he say who shot the girl?
You can't go, Ashley, you can't go there.
Did he say who shot the girl?
He said a black SUV.
Eventually, though, law enforcement determined a drive-by shooting didn't happen and that 14-year-old Porfirio was involved.
Where are you taking him?
To a unit.
What unit? Well, did you bring the unit to the house?
No, we're walking down the main street for the unit down there.
For what?
He's detained.
For what? That's what I'm asking.
That's all I have to tell you. He's being detained at this time. I think it's pretty obvious that he's being detained in relation.
Well, that, but what? He didn't do nothing.
Listen, he's being detained. I didn't say he's being arrested. He's being detained with us. That's it. That's going to be in the end of it, okay? He's not leaving the road. He's just going to sit in there.
You guys can't bring him to the house, the unit to the house?
No, because it's a crime scene. I can't let anyone in there.
So that's the other thing. How long is this going to take?
As long as it takes.
I
can't give you an answer because
no, I know, but how long is this going to take? Because you know we don't have a place to go.
12 to 24 hours.
I just got to hold on to you, okay?
We don't have another place to go.
Is that better?
I mean, you appreciate that there's a dead girl on your porch, right?
Yeah.
I don't have an option either. So you have nowhere to go, but I don't have an option.
After that, Porfirio is taken into custody.
Before I speak to you, I'm only going to ask you two things, but before I speak to you, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do, and it will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one can be provided to you at no cost. You also have the right to have your parent present during questioning. Do you understand your rights? Okay.
Squad car audio captures a conversation the boy has after he's arrested.
Are you okay? Okay? I love you.
Better listen to his dad.
They ain't got nothing on me. I ain't worried.
Barb,
They ain't got nothing on me. Cause I ain't do nothing.
it's okay. Just keep your mouth quiet. We have a lawyer. It's gonna be okay, but you're gonna have to drink something.
I can't. Bro, my wrists are all getting cut into.
Settle down. You have to settle down. You have to be calm right now, okay?
My wrists are getting cut into.
It's okay. Here. Barb, I know.
I can't.
You're arrested. I can't.
It kind of sound like the little boy ain't got no remorse though. He said he ain't do nothing. Everybody said you did it. You know what I'm saying? And you came up with the plan to drag her out there, man. So this little boy might be cold though. You know what I mean? This might be a different type of situation. I don't know if the daddy was there or not, but he tried to separate himself no matter what. So we're just gonna have to keep it running.
Can't do anything about that.
At first, officials say William Brown did nothing wrong except get physical with police.
Don't not square up with him.
Stop. I'm not. Well, he's telling my attitude sucks.
Well, don't
But what do you expect?
You have a dead girl in your... you not understand the severity of this?
I do.
Sure. Go that way.
I've been trying to cooperate with the cops.
Hold on.
Well, they're taking him. He said I could walk with you guys.
You need to calm down.
I am, but your officer, I wasn't even talking to them.
And I just told him to leave so he didn't aggravate you anymore. But you can't keep doing this because then I'll put you in cuffs. And I don't want to do that. You've done nothing wrong.
But eventually, William Brown is also taken into custody.
We've got information about what all took place, and as far as a black SUV, it's not. That's not panning out. Okay, does that make sense?
If you're saying I can't tell you because I was at work.
Okay, and I get that. But another thing that you need to understand is there's a lot of guns in that house, right? Mm-hmm. And none of them are secured.
Most of them are secured. I have a few that are out.
You have a few that are out. Okay, with that right there. Have your hands. Put your hands on your back.
I don't understand this. Can you just explain it to me?
Yeah, but he's going to explain it.
Basically, so there's a, they're gonna exchange this.
I mean, shit, you left guns at home with a 14-year-old. And he don't give a fuck.
Accessible to a minor.
What you doing, taking pictures?
Resulting in great bodily harm. Yeah. So she's not fucking. Yes. So that's that. We have enough.
That makes the case groundbreaking in New Mexico, as William Brown becomes the first person to be charged under the so-called Benny's Law. The bill that was signed into law back in March allows a parent to be charged if they didn't properly store a firearm before their child uses the weapon to commit a crime.
Damn.
It's named after Benny Hargrove, an Albuquerque middle schooler who was shot and killed by a fellow student. The gunman allegedly used his father's gun to shoot the boy during recess.
Damn.
In later interviews, witnesses said Brown pulled out multiple weapons but didn't seem angry when he opened fire.
A second ago you said you didn't know if he hid or did something with the guns.
Yeah.
Like multiple guns.
Yeah.
So what do you mean by multiple guns?
Because even at first, before everything happened, he even pulled out like an AK or it seemed like an AK. It looked like it. And then some sort of other gun. I don't know my guns, but it was like about, I would say maybe about this, maybe a little bit bigger. It was camouflage.
Dude, daddy.
And
That's crazy.
they were full rounds. Like, the clip was full, but I don't know if there was one in the chamber. He ended up putting those away, and then that's when he pulls out the revolver.
We're going to stop that right there, man. That's crazy because, I mean, I feel like the dad should have got charged. I mean, if you leave your guns out for your 14-year-old at home, he got everybody over the house. He trying to show off. And he probably didn't mean to shoot her, don't get me wrong. But, the girl tried to push the gun out of her face. And, it went off, of course. But, I mean, that's the way things go. But for her dad to be charged in murder, too, that's crazy. That's groundbreaking because, I mean, I think in California you can go to jail for improperly stored firearm, but I don't think you can go to jail or get, like, murder. But I guess he's the first person. It's not in California, of course, but I'm just giving an example. But, yeah, I hope y'all like the content. And until the next one, y'all stay safe out there. Don't forget to like and subscribe, y'all. Stay safe. And just keep on the positive route, man. Let's get it, man.